Mo Fan was just an ordinary high school student living in a city that didn't seem much different from any other. His family was poor, his father worked hard to support him, and the neighbors often looked down on them. But Mo Fan had a stubborn spirit and a dream of proving that he was not useless. Fate intervened when the world itself shifted, turning from science to magic. The new society was one where magic determined status. Students were chosen to attend special schools where they could learn to wield powerful spells. For Mo Fan, this chance felt like destiny, but the world was cruel. Because of his family's status, many mocked him and said he would never amount to anything. He entered the school with determination, knowing that he could not waste this opportunity. At the awakening ceremony, every student summoned their first elemental magic. Most gained one element, some rare geniuses two. Mo Fan shocked everyone when he secretly awakened not just one but two elements, fire and lightning. It was an ability so rare that if revealed, it would shake the foundations of the academy. But Mo Fan chose to keep his second awakening hidden, while others dismissed him as weak. Mo Fan began to train in secret. The fire element became his public weapon, while lightning, hidden in his heart, became his greatest trump card. Day and night he pushed himself, enduring exhaustion and ridicule, clinging to the dream of protecting his family and proving everyone wrong. The road was not easy. Students with wealthy backgrounds bought expensive resources to boost their cultivation, while Mo Fan struggled with scraps. Teachers ignored him, and rivals bullied him. But Mo Fan's willpower was sharper than any blade. He endured it all, keeping his head down, waiting for the day he would rise. Mo Fan's father, despite poverty, supported him wholeheartedly. His younger sister, Mo Shinshin, was frail and often ill. Their bond gave him the drive to push beyond his limits. Every spell he cast, every wound he took, was for the sake of protecting the people he loved most. The academy trained its students not only in classrooms but also in dangerous field missions against magical beasts. These creatures lurked in the wilderness, attacking villages and threatening cities. During his first encounter with a beast, Mo Fan faced death head-on. He unleashed fire magic with raw determination, barely surviving. That battle lit something inside him. The fear of death turned into a burning desire to become stronger. Unlike his peers, who fought for pride, Mo Fan fought for survival and for the future of his family. Each fight carved deeper strength into his soul. He made allies, though not easily. Some students admired his determination, while others continued to mock him. Among them was Mu Ningxue, a talented ice mage from a powerful family. Their paths crossed often, and though they came from different worlds, there was a strange connection between them. Mo Fan's double awakening began to show its worth in crucial moments. When stronger beasts appeared, he secretly used his lightning magic, striking with devastating force. Rumors spread about a mysterious student with incredible power, but no one suspected the humble Mo Fan. Through countless trials, his reputation began to shift. Those who once laughed at him were forced to acknowledge his strength. The stubborn boy who came from nothing was slowly becoming a force that could not be ignored. Yet, for Mo Fan, this was only the beginning. His journey expanded beyond the academy. The city itself became threatened by waves of magical beasts. Hunters, soldiers, and students joined the defense, and Mo Fan fought on the front lines. He used his magic recklessly, his body scarred by battle, but his heart unyielding. Mu Ningxue began to notice the fire in his spirit. Unlike the arrogant nobles who flaunted their status, Mo Fan carried the burden of his family and fought with sincerity. Though she rarely expressed emotions, she could not deny the respect she felt growing for him. Mo Fan's hidden lightning power became both his greatest weapon and greatest risk. Revealing it would bring both recognition and danger, as factions would seek to control or eliminate him. He continued to walk the line between secrecy and survival, playing his cards carefully. As he grew stronger, Mo Fan became entangled in the wider struggles of the magical world. Clans, academies, and governments all vied for power. The beasts themselves grew more organized, hinting at a darker force behind them. Mo Fan's simple dream of protecting his family expanded into a destiny far larger than he imagined, but even amidst chaos, he never forgot his roots. He returned home whenever he could, bringing gifts for his father and checking on his sister's health. Those moments grounded him, reminding him why he endured so much suffering. In the Academy's tournaments, Mo Fan stunned audiences. His fiery spells roared like dragons, while his lightning struck with the wrath of storms. Opponents underestimated him, only to fall one by one. Slowly, the name Mo Fan spread beyond the school walls. Enemies arose too. The more powerful he became, the more others sought to challenge him. Some feared his talent, others envied it. Mo Fan faced ambushes and betrayals, learning that human greed was as dangerous as any magical beast. Despite these dangers, his confidence grew. He walked taller, his gaze sharper, no longer the poor boy who cowered at insults. Yet he carried humility, remembering the struggles that forged him. His arrogance was not in words but in the flames and lightning that answered his call. Mo Fan's bond with Mu Ningxue deepened through shared battles. She began to open her heart, revealing her loneliness as the heir of a great family. Their relationship was marked not by sweet words but by unspoken trust built on the battlefield. As Mo Fan reached higher realms of magic, he awakened additional elements. Each new awakening shocked even himself, expanding his arsenal and setting him apart as a true prodigy. His path was no longer just about survival, it was about reshaping the future of mages. The magical world outside his city beckoned. He traveled to other academies, joined competitions, and ventured into forbidden lands where ancient beasts slumbered. Each step challenged him to grow faster, harder, stronger. Mo Fan began to understand the cruelty of the world. Cities abandoned weaker families, governments sacrificed lives for power, and powerful clans oppressed the poor. These injustices fueled his rage, making him fight not only for himself but for all those who had no voice. His legend grew with every victory. He saved villages from destruction, hunted powerful beasts, and clashed with rival mages. Yet for all his fame, he remained the same stubborn soul who fought for his family first. Dark conspiracies emerged, involving forbidden magic and ancient beings. Mo Fan uncovered truths that others feared to face, realizing that the balance of the world was crumbling. His journey was no longer about proving himself, it was about saving humanity. With each battle, he carried heavier burdens. Allies fell, cities burned, and the weight of responsibility pressed on him. Yet Mo Fan never broke. The fire in his heart and the storm in his soul carried him through despair. Through struggles, he learned that power was not only about spells but also about leadership. People began to rally behind him, trusting his courage and honesty. He became a symbol of hope, though he never sought the title. The love between him and Mu Ningxue bloomed quietly. Amidst chaos, their moments together were rare but meaningful. She stood by him, offering calmness to his fiery nature, and he gave her the warmth she had long been denied. Mo Fan's journey continued across continents. He faced foreign mages, ancient clans, and monstrous beasts from other realms. Each encounter pushed him closer to becoming a legend written in the annals of magic, but no matter how far he traveled, he never forgot home. His father's smile, his sister's laughter, and the memory of being called useless were the flames that kept him moving forward. Even when the world acknowledged him as one of its strongest, Mo Fan remained grounded. He fought not for glory, but for love, justice, and the right to live freely. His stubbornness became his greatest strength, defying destiny itself. Rakshasa Street had its darkness, but Chuanji Fashi carved its own tale of light and struggle. Mo Fan's path was one of endless trials, yet also endless growth. From a boy mocked for his poverty, he became a man who held the fate of nations in his hands. Still, in his heart, he was the same Mo Fan, stubborn, fiery, unyielding, and always ready to fight for the ones he loved. And so his legend continued, not as a tale of arrogance, but as the story of a man who forged his destiny with flames and lightning. Mo Fan was just an ordinary high school